I'm out here just feeding the family. Just feeding the family.
Good job, Rick.
Thanks, buddy.
Boom.
Five Star Redneck is proudly presented to you by Redneck Ag. Grow smarter, not harder.
We're headed to Buck Paradise Outfitters, probably my all-time favorite place to hunt on the planet, with Grant Kuipers and crew. I'm Braden the Backwoods Backstage Boys. We're after black bear, and we're gonna have an amazing time, I'll guarantee it.
Well, I had a little mess up there yesterday, so shot low on a monster, so got my bow all tuned up. Thanks to some good friends. It's been a trying day, a little nervous. Tonight's the night though, we're gonna get her done.
My daughter's got a 6-foot bear at home, and she shot it when she was 12 years old. And you know what? I said I'm not coming home with a bear unless it's bigger than my daughter's.
You know that, like, we were talking back to the females last night?
What do you mean? No.
Yeah. They were whining and snapping, and that one sow boy. I don't know how they do that with their jaw.
Yeah.
And they're loud. You could hear them before they came in. Like, it was really cool. You're gonna have a good night tonight if we got any bears like we had last night. Like,
No, it's...
The sun's gonna go down here right away, and the big boy's gonna show back up. I'm gonna give him a bad day.
hey Chico, you got your ears on?
I've been waiting for this call for a while. What's up?
We got a big bear with a hole in him.
Sounds good, buddy. Double lung or what?
Double lung, brother.
Attaboy.
That's a big 5522 there, Rubber Duck. Over and out.
5522.
Funny story. When I told him what 5522 is, he said that's 14. At least he could add.
Yeah. Oh man, f***ing rates, I got them.
Okay, tonight was a little bit slower because it was hotter outside. The weather is nice, but it was hot. Bears don't like hot weather. So basically we had 4 or 5 bears in. Once in a while they take off, and it was very quiet for the last 40 minutes. And it was just phenomenally quiet. There's no wind tonight, no nothing. And I was just about to get up and have a stretch, and I looked, and big black nose. That's what I seen, big black nose. Big guy, I call him Hank the Tank. He's got a black nose, so it was awesome. He walked right in. He walked right through the bait the first time, and my heart just sunk. I thought, I'm not gonna get a chance. He turned around and came back at the back of the bait. Gave me a chance. As soon as he moved his left front leg, I drew, and I center punched him. Oh man, this feels so good. I've never shot anything with a bow, and that is the biggest bear I've shot so far. So I'm very pumped.
Had a blast, had lots of fun, got to see lots of bears. Shot the biggest bear I've ever shot in my life. You want a bear hunt? These are the people to come and see.
Well, we're off to go bait bears today. It's a little bit of a gloomy day, got some rain, and we have a little bit of company today.
Special guest.
We got our special guests. We got Henry, pro staff of 5 Star Redneck, and Abigail. So what do you think, guys? We're gonna go see some bears when we're baiting today? Yeah, I think so too. It should be fun. Well, maybe we'll see buttermilk sprayed. Hey, Henry? We had Henry a while ago last year taking bait bears, and we actually had a bear show up on them, and Henry made him a plate and he named him Buttermilk Sprite. So that one's gonna be Henry's bear in a couple years. Hey, Henry? All right, stay tuned. Where are we, guys?
We're at the bear bait. We're gonna go put a bunch of icing and marshmallows and stuff at the barrel, I think.
Yeah.
And we're gonna look for bears.
Perfect. Henry, what are we gonna see, buddy? What are we gonna see over there? We're gonna see Buttermilk Sprite?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Was that like nerds?
Yeah. What are you guys spraying there?
Vanilla cupcake stuff.
Cupcake? Spray the trees too, get them up there.
Kingpin baits, baby.
The icing looks gross.
There's some on the other tree.
Yeah.
Let's go spray that.
Okay, 6 squirts each. Can you count to 6?
3,
1,
4, 5.
3, 4.
I'm done.
5, 6, 7.
Beavers, mmm.
It's in the tire.
Here we go baiting bears again. Here we go baiting.
Skidabariga frost, frost, frost. Skidabariga frost. I love frost.
You love frosting?
This was human.
The tail, the tail, the tail.
What do you guys have to put?
Let's go get some more. I got some frosting on my hand.
Eat it. It's got dirt on it, dude.
5-Star Redneck is proudly presented to you by Redneck Ag. Grow smarter, not harder.
So this bear hunt was quite special to me. It was my first ever bear I was able to harvest. We've had this bear on camera the entire year. He was smart, and the big ones are always smart. They always know when to come in when we're not there. Every time we were not there, we'd always get that cell cam picture of, oh, look who's at the bait, the big boy's at the bait. And of course, it's always like that. That's what hunting is. Every time you don't have the opportunity, you'll see the big one on camera.
That scruffy one. Yeah, it might be. We finally had our first experience with this bear. My cousin and I, Owen, decided to go in, and we brought up our pop-up blind. And there was our pop-up blind. We usually use that when there's two of us, because the two of us in one tree stand, it's a little snug. So you know what? Hopefully this bear would come in with a pop-up blind and get used to it, and then eventually we'd have that a chance to harvest them. We just set up a blind. Good old setup. Our wind is not in our factor today. It's pretty windy. Couldn't sit in the tree stand, so we set up the pop-up blind. First sit of the year for 5-Star Redneck. We got a big boar on camera at the moment. He's a shooter. We also got a nice brownie. We're thinking, Jesus, how? Hopefully we get a better look at her tonight. We'll see what happens. So this first time while we were going in, we were going to try to harvest them with my bow. And as soon as we get into the bear baits, we check our cameras, check batteries, just make sure everything's good. Set up the pop-up blind, and within 20 minutes or so, sitting down, we got the thermocells going and cameras going, and all of a sudden, oh, here he comes. Big boy's coming right in. Came straight to the bait. It was a perfect opportunity. I drew back
Drew back twice, and I let go of the second one, and you know what? It was a rookie mistake. As soon as I let go, I knew it was a bad shot. Low, right underneath him. Gave him a little haircut on his belly. It happens. It's part of hunting. You learn from it, and you go on. As soon as I let go, I knew it was a bad shot. Low, right underneath him. Gave him a little haircut on his belly. It happens. It's part of hunting. You learn from it, and you go on. A couple days later, I decided to see if I'd see him on camera and give him that opportunity to come back and get comfortable again after missing him. He obviously wasn't scared. He was on camera the next day. So 2 days later, I was able to go sit, and I was in the tree stand by myself. One big bear came in, a lot of little ones. The bigger one that came in, I wasn't quite sure if it was mine or not. I didn't want to take that bad shot. I was nervous from missing him the first night. And I just didn't want to make that mistake again. I was a little nervous, so I decided not to do it. He never even gave me an opportunity to shoot anyway, so it was a smart thing to do, to let him walk. After that, it's been a couple days later. The season's coming to an end. There's 3 days left. It was June 12th. My dad and I decided, let's go. It was last weekend ago. Let's try this harvest this bear. Let's try to get your first one. And we've been hunting for years. And I mean years. Like, I know my dad, and I've been baiting since, oh wow, I have to be 12 years old, so almost 13, 14 years now. And I still haven't harvested my first bear. This opportunity we had that day was quite interesting. We're walking into the bear baits, and Dad's climbing the tree stand, and I can just feel something behind me. So I take a little glance over my shoulder, and no shit, 50 yards there he is, right behind me. He was stalking us into the bear baits. And I whisper up to my dad, I'm like, Dad, he's right there, he's right there. And as soon as I do that, the bear kind of turns around, walks away, does a circle around our baits as I'm walking up the tree stand. And as soon as I get up to the tree stand, I didn't even have time to set up a thermocell or nothing. That big boy came right in and started munching on some bait. We had another brownie show up not too long after that, and those boys, they didn't like each other. They were fighting. You could just tell that they're pissed off. They're gnawing and chawing at each other, and they destroyed our baits, destroyed them. We have a barrier set up behind our barrels, so then the bears have to come out front of the barrels so that we have an opportunity to shoot them. If we didn't have that, they would just come behind the barrels and sit right behind the barrels. The bears are smart. They'll sit behind it, and so then you couldn't get an opportunity to shoot. Well, they destroyed that barrier. They knocked it over and just made a mess of our baits. Finally, we had that opportunity where my big boy came in around the barrels, and I set a pail of icing right up front at a certain yardage to make sure that I get a good shot. If he comes at a good angle, it's going to be perfect.
What's up, dude? You want to wait for the other one? If you think it's long, that's a good option. It's a long bear.
This time I wasn't using my bow, I was using my rifle. I didn't want to screw up. I wanted to harvest this bear. I wanted to get it done. He gave me that perfect broadside shot. Right to the thumbs, and it didn't go far. He fell down right there.
I think he's okay. He's okay. There, leave him. Just look at him. Oh, shoot him in the lungs? Yeah.
We got him.
You did? Good job, dude. Well, you got your first bear.
So as we climb down the tree stand and go check out my bear, I get down, I poke the bear. Yeah, he's down, Dad, come on down. And as we were figuring out, okay, how are we gonna go get the quad, load this thing up, as we're standing there, here comes another one. That night was amazing. We must have saw 4 or 5 different bears. Just came one after another. This one didn't even care that we were standing right at the base with a dead bear at our feet. He wanted to come in. But Dad's standing there with a gun just in case he would come after it. And you know what? He just kind of looked at us and walked off. But it was a pretty cool experience how close those bears were that day. And I was pumped. I shot my first ever bear, and it was a big one. Wasn't the fattest bear ever, but he was a long bear. He was just over 7 feet, and I couldn't be happier. Especially how I got to harvest it with my dad, my first ever bear. And it was an amazing day, and I'll never forget it.
5-Star Redneck is proudly presented to you by Redneck Ag. Grow smarter, not harder.